What's up, peeps? I'm sorry I didn't do a video yesterday. I was gonna do this yesterday, but holiday. But before I get this video started, I'm gonna say R.I.P. Christopher. God damn it! I did this last night. Richard Donner, as I got him confused with Christopher Reeve. R.I.P. Richard Donner. Directed the original Superman. Which is a good film and probably my favorite film of his, Lethal Weapon. So just wanted to say a quick R.I.P. to him. But today's video, I am gonna be breaking down. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna be fixing X3 The Last Stand, and then later we're gonna finally do the Sarah Connor Ripley video. Um, so I'm gonna do this one really quick. X3 came out in 2006, and my opinion is the worst X-Men movie. I know a lot of people try to say Dark Phoenix, which Dark Phoenix wasn't great, or I wouldn't even say good, but it's Last Stand's worse. And I think fundamentally the easiest way to fix it is I honestly think they should have just made it. They should have just did the Cure storyline by itself instead of trying to mix the Cure storyline, which is actually not a bad story. But then they try to do the Phoenix story the same, and I get it. The way X2 ended almost like sets it up, but I think they went too soon and did the Phoenix. You got that alone's a two-parter. You can't just cram that with another storyline. So, number way to fix it. Number one way to fix it is we're not gonna do the Phoenix one. I think I might tease it. You might get a little bits of Jean Grey and her powers, but we're not gonna go all out with the Phoenix storyline. And I will. And after this video, maybe later this week, will be the first of this series where I pitch a sequel for a movie that didn't happen or an idea for a sequel. So it will be the first one. Will be one of this. So you might get the little teases of the Phoenix, but we're gonna keep it simple. And I actually like the Cure idea. I think that should be the plot. And I don't think they did enough of it, but I really like the idea of Rogue because it makes sense. She's the character that would almost want to do it because she can't touch anything. Like everything she touches, she drains the power. So I think it would make sense. Cyclops is not dying in this. I think the way they killed him was kind of stupid. Like, also another thing, I'm not doing that stupid Wolverine Jean Grey thing. I think that was another issue I had. Like in the comics, Wolverine did he a little bit have a crush on Jean? Yeah, but Jean was fucking Cyclops' girl. End of story. That was always a thing. Like Jean Grey was Cyclops' girl, and I feel like the movies they tried like yeah, and it kind of did start in the second one, but I feel like the second one it did still felt like it was just a harmless crush. But I think in the third one they were like he's in love with her, and it's like we're cutting that shit out. It's gonna mainly be focused on Wolverine, and I actually like the idea of Wolverine maybe setting something up with Storm if you're gonna do something romantic. I think those characters it happened in the comics. There was a comic where they dated, or at least they had a thing. No killing Professor X for a gimmick. I think that was stupid. I think you need to kind of keep everybody. And the villain is. I actually like the idea of Magneto getting like the Brotherhood and making it bigger. I like the idea of that, so I am gonna do that. But we're gonna change some of the costumes. Like I will bring Psylocke in this movie, but she's gonna look like Psylocke. I think just throwing her in this film and just do more with Angel because Angel's one of the original members of the X-Men. Like, and they just I don't feel like they did enough with him. Oh, he has wings, so we're gonna actually do something with him. I think the way you film it is you tease Jean, like Professor X, the professor. Maybe she and the professor have their own little thing going on where she wants to figure out why she like getting more and more powerful, and you tease the Phoenix that way, not just oh we're gonna make her the Phoenix in the third film. Even though I get it, the second one kind of teased it, but they should have did it gradually. And honestly, the Phoenix would have worked better as like a fourth film. So you kind of have this film where it's still its own little thing, and then like in the end of this one, then you start really teasing. Okay, she's gonna become the Phoenix, and then the Phoenix storyline, which I will do. That's gonna be another video. I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet. Where I pitch the sequel, it's gonna be a Phoenix storyline, but it's gonna be by itself, and it's gonna be a two-parter. I think that's a storyline is too. Because to me, this is X Men's like Dark Knight Returns, like a really big story, Kingdom Come, where you can't do these stories in just one film. You just can't. And I think the fact that, and then trying to mix it in with another storyline, it just doesn't work. The Phoenix thing should be its own thing. So the Cure and Magneto wants to destroy it, and that's what's gonna be the confrontation. You bring in characters like Psylocke, have Colossus do more, because I think that's another thing. I don't think the movies did enough of. I feel like Colossus never really got a a look. I'll admit, I think you keep this scene, the scene where Wolverine, and this is like in the beginning, where they're in the danger room and Colossus throws Wolverine. This is a thing in the comics where he throws Wolverine and Wolverine kills a Sentinel, which is a little cool little Easter egg to have for a way to get the Sentinels in a film, and you do that trick. But I think that should have happened later in the fight, and I think you needed more. You need to have like a really serious confrontation between Magneto and Professor X, and then the way you have the film end is that's when you have Jean be the one to kind of get the ultimately defeats Magneto, but you end the film with starting to tease, okay, she's gonna go unstable soon and become the Phoenix. That's how you end it. I think you gotta make it gradual. Just, oh, she's the Phoenix now was just stupid. That's not how you do this storyline. And then mix it in with another plot, which honestly kind of works on its own. And then you have the film end where they decide to abandon the cure. You have a storyline where Rogue initially wants it, but she decides not to. And you continue her storyline with Bob. I feel like they abandoned that too. The whole Iceman Rogue thing, which they almost kind of set up in the first one. Definitely in the second one. And then just they abandoned it just because they want to tease him and Kitty Pryde, which I just, why? It was stupid. They should have just kept that going. I honestly don't think you need to kill anybody off. Cyclops, you need to get. He should have been in the final fight. It never made sense to me why he wasn't in the final fight. Um, I don't. I actually, I'm one of those who's fine with the costumes. I was thinking about maybe changing it, but then I'm like, you know what? I never complained about the costumes they had. I thought they were fine. It's just maybe you just add a bit of color to them, but they're fine. I don't hate them. And but yeah, Cyclops should have been in the final battle. If you wanted to kill somebody off, maybe like a Colossus or somebody like that, like a maybe a minor character. You don't kill off Professor X or Cyclops. It's not the way they did it either. And you give Angel a suit and actually add him to the final fight and have him be part of the X Men. It's just like they brought him in for like member berries, but they didn't do anything with him. But remember, X3 happened the way it was because fucking Bryan Singer decided, all right, we're gonna go do Superman Returns. Why? You should have finished. That was the issue too. Is like that was Bryan Singer's story. Those first two films, and just the third one is like this. Uh, so in my universe, Bryan Singer stays, and Sleeping Pill Returns doesn't happen. So, but I think that's what should have like. It didn't make sense. It was almost like let's throw in Angel here, just to have him there, but we're not gonna actually do anything with him. Not give him a suit. He saved his dad, I guess, who was the one who did the experiment. If I remember right, he was the one who came up with the cure. But that was it. It was, I don't know. But I didn't feel like you got any really cool scenes either. Like you didn't. But another way to fix it is simple. Make it longer. I think there should have been more story build. There was not enough. I think they almost wanted to rush it. And like I said, you end the film where you do set up Jean kind of becoming the Phoenix, and then the fourth film is where we start the Phoenix story. I think it would have made more sense. And honestly, if they had just stuck to doing one plot instead of trying to do two different ones, it would have worked. But other than that, that's my idea of to fix X Men: The Last Stand. And also, that's the other thing we're gonna probably I would honestly just call it X3 or X-Men 3. It doesn't need get rid of the Last Stand because that almost implies it's gonna be the last one when it really wasn't. So get rid of that name. But yeah, that's I think X3 could have been really good. It's just meshed too many storylines together and killed off way too many people for no reason. Oh, Beast, we're keeping him because I think he's one of the better parts of that movie is Beast, and I think um, the actor from Frasier, I can't think of his name right now, did a really good job as a fucking um, Beast. So I'm later this week. It will probably be maybe Wednesday or Thursday. No, Thursday. Probably Thursday. I'm gonna do the pitch. I don't know when we're gonna call this series yet, but we're gonna start with continuing on my idea for an X-Men 4. This will be I understand we technically X-Men First Class is almost basically X-Men 4, but I don't know. I look at X-Men First Class more of a prequel than a fourth movie. So I'm gonna pitch my idea for an X-Men 4, which will almost continue from this. So that'll be later this week. Tomorrow I will review Independence Day since I watched it last night, and I feel like we're gonna talk about it. I'm also thinking about next week or later this week, since I'm rewatching Lethal Weapon. I might just review them. Honestly, is review the Lethal Weapon movies. So I'm rewatching them now. So I'll probably, if I do, I'll review the first one like Friday and stuff, and then we'll do the sequels like because I think Lethal Weapon's an awesome film series. To me, it's the definitive buddy cop film in my view. So yeah, we'll go into those because I do want to start reviewing just other stuff. So that'll be this week. But other than that, later I'm gonna be talking about why I love Sarah Connor and Ripley, and a little bit of comparing them. So that'll be later. But as usual, cheers. Other than that, fuck bitch ass, fuck bitch ass Warner Brothers, fuck Disney, fuck OneRing.net, and fuck James bitch ass Mangina. I hope Indy 5 fucking flops. But I'll talk to y'all in a little bit later. Peace.